Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be looking at the Csec English SBA reflection number 1. If you want to find out how to approach this reflection, then do keep on watching. What is a reflection? A reflection is commonly used in the classroom to encourage students to articulate what they have learned and to aid them in thinking about how they have learned. In writing your reflection, a great deal of your time will be spent thinking about what people have said, what you have read, what you have observed, what you yourself are thinking, and how your thinking has changed. Your reflection should give the reader a good understanding of how you feel and what you think about the subject matter. Reflection number 1 of the Csec English SBA speaks to how the artifacts, data, or stimuli shaped your thinking on the topic. Think about how they have inspired you, impacted you, as well as what they remind you of. When writing a reflection, the point is to include your thoughts and reactions to the reading or experience. You can present your feelings on what you have read or watched and explain them. You can also use a reflection to analyze what you have read. Like any other piece of writing, it should be well written. So whatever you write, it should be presented in a logical manner and it should also be cohesive. One of the main things that comes out in a reflection is your feelings. So when you're writing your reflection, it should also refer directly to the specific passage or quote in the material that inspired this particular feeling. For example, if I watch a movie, I am going to have an emotional reaction to it. So I can take out a particular thing that somebody said and bring my own feelings towards it. So what if it made me feel irritated or annoyed or disgruntled, So you bring out your feelings when you're writing your reflection, and you need to quote a particular phrase or a word that brings out this particular feeling. You can include personal experience in the reflection, but base your reactions and reflections on the material in the artifacts. For example, you are looking at the individual topic, how poverty contributes to poor academics. It could be that you are living in poverty and you notice that you are not performing as a result. The artifact that you are analyzing presents a similar situation, so you can tie in your experience with the material, whether it is an article, a video, a song, or whatever data you are referring to. What should you include in your reflection? Here are some discussion points. Did you gain any new knowledge or understanding from the artifacts? If so, what do you understand more? How has your perspective changed? So initially, I thought that, it was this particular way, but then after reading, I realized that it's not quite so. What is your emotional response to each artifact? This is where you talk about how each piece of material makes you feel. What are you inspired to do after reading or viewing each piece of material? Now, here is a format that you can use to write your reflection and to ensure that you have covered all 3 pieces. In paragraph 1, you will talk about your first artifact. So it could be a case where you used a newspaper article. So you would refer to the title, the author, and year of publication. You need to state your initial thought before you researched the topic. Include a quote or two for analysis and say whether your perspective has changed. Draw on your emotional response to the content of the piece and say what it has inspired you to do. So you're going to use the same approach for paragraphs 2 and 3. Now here is a sample paragraph which is based on one piece. The newspaper article Cyberbullies Hurting Jamaica's Children, written by Nadine Wilson Harris 2018, is a mind-altering piece. It highlights the effects of cyberbullying on children. The article notes that the perpetrators of this form of abuse often do not consider the consequences, but sometimes it can lead to victims taking drastic measures such as committing suicide. Harris 2018. Initially, I did not think that Jamaican children were affected by cyberbullying, as this is an issue I only see in American films. It is heart-wrenching to know that our Jamaican children are experiencing such heinous acts, which sometimes cause them to end their lives. This piece has inspired me to speak out against cyberbullying, especially in my school community. I hope that this video will help you to write Reflection 1. Look out for my next video on how to write Reflection 2.